Today, guys, I'm over at Log Hauler Jesse's shop. There is something amiss with his truck, and he thought that you guys would want to see this. This is pretty significant. He was working with his truck. Something was amiss, and that something is the crane. The boom is amiss. The reason it is not on his truck, guys, is because it is sitting here off to the side. The grapple, the part that grabs the logs, is on this end, and the part that Jesse sits next to is on this end. So Jesse, tell us what we got here.
A big break. This apparently was probably fractured for a while, started aching out, and then it traveled up and over and around. So now I gotta plate it, weld it. I have a welder coming tomorrow.
And that is awful.
Yep.
You know? So the big bolt goes through here.
Yeah, it's a 2-inch pin.
And really all of the stress from all of the weight being lifted is right into this area of the crane. And it cracked. Jesse, that's dangerous, man. This is his dad's log truck. They brought it over here to use the crane to lift this one off for repairs. So the part we're talking about, guys, is right there where the operator sits next to it. So Jesse, I'm just saying, this could have had a catastrophic failure. It could have flown over and knocked you right off your perch, man.
Yeah,
that's scary. Gosh. And this isn't just wimpy sheet metal. This is pretty thick stuff here, huh?
Yeah, well, when they pivot the whole pedestal, all the weight from the whole stick comes here and tries to do this.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, I should have been watching it because I know that this is a stress point, but I'm going to have to collar plate it all the way around, weld this, weld that, then on the top, I'm going to plate it and do almost like a bow. Come down, heat it, bend it, bring it all the way around and open it back up. But that'll fix it for now, but I probably should start looking for a different loader.
Oh my gosh. Jesse makes fun of me because I'm a worrywart, and I'm always telling him, Jesse, I just worry about him climbing up and down, really, just slipping and falling off of that. But this is some serious, dangerous stuff, Jesse. Good heavens.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Dangerous things.
Yeah, and there are stories of these failing on other people, right? And it hasn't turned out well.
I had a driver, it happened to him, the whole pedestal busted and the boom went that way, bent the rod and the pin, and he jumped off. But, you know, you just got to always have your escape route ready.
Yeah, gee whiz. Well, you know, with me being a highly experienced operator of these log trucks,
yeah.
You always want to have a plan B, so.
Oh yeah,
my plan B is to stay here on terra firma. Yeah. How long do you think you're going to be down with these repairs?
Like I said, I got to cut the metal out, plate it up, and I have a welder coming tomorrow morning, so I'm hoping by Monday I'll be back at it.
Mm-hmm.
But I still got to put the boom back on, and I'll need help. My dad to probably come over and help me.
Yeah. What would it cost? I mean, can you just buy a new one of these?
Probably. It's probably about, I'd guess, 15 to 16, somewhere in there, $1,000 for it. Then you have to have it shipped out of Michigan because they're up there in Iron City, Michigan. Or I don't know.
Uh-huh.
There. So, you know, it's money and time.
Uh-huh.
And I'm pretty sure I can fix it, so. Famous last words.
Yeah, right. I saw this done once in a cartoon.
Hold my beer.
So this is the end that the grapple's on.
Yeah, this is the pin for the grapple, and then it hangs down, and it's still above the cab up there.
And these hydraulic lines run right up the arm, then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So how much do you think this piece weighs?
7,000 to 8,000 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Jeez.
Well, like this one's fully extended. If you look at the boom over there, it retracts, so it's a little bit shorter.
Okay, and that's why this truck's transport position, it's not on top of the cab.
No, this is only because it come out of Michigan. They're for pulp trucks. They're a lot longer, and they need the length to load the back trailer because it's like a 25-foot trailer.
Uh-huh.
And the other thing with this boom, it's real long. has issues with cracks. I've had troubles with the head and the up there on the boom, and the pedestal's cracked. It's just made for softer woods, lighter woods. Here in Ohio, everything's a lot heavier than the pulpwood they carry. So
Yeah.
plus it's an '07, so you know it's had a rough life. I'm sure.
Yeah. So this isn't a brand new crane,
No.
right?
No, brand new one now is about 65 grand, and that just seems out of the price range for me.
Oh gosh, that would be this entire part, right?
Yeah,
The
that's
the
what-
pedestal and the crane and the grapple.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I think that's about what a Rotobeck or a Serco is running right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when I first started, I think it was about 38,000 for a new boom and a grapple.
All right.
So,
Well, it is. You have to be resourceful with a log truck. That's what I've learned. You got to be a jack of all trades, and then obviously knowing how to weld, huh?
yeah, welding and thing with a log truck, it's not if it's broke, it's when it breaks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's no joke. When we watch you unload, there's a lot of stress that goes through this entire truck. Right from that pin that we've seen broken over here, straight down through your outriggers into the frame, your axles, your airbags, everything gets abused.
Yeah, it's a rough life the trucks have. I mean, you can get a log truck to get 1,000,000 miles, you've done a lot without breaking the frame or just ruining it altogether.
Yeah.
So, that's just the way they are. You beat them.
Sure. So, Log Hauler Jesse, as I'm standing here talking to you, I see something orange and blue back in the corner. So that would explain why else I am over here too, huh? Let's go take a look at it.
Yep.
I thought this would be a very nice opportunity to display the axis. The wood that I split with it is smaller, and Log Hauler Jesse's got some big stuff. And I thought, you know what, Jesse, how about I bring over the axis and let's demonstrate how it can work on some big wood. If you recall, guys, I put a video of the axis, of me running it on Facebook, and it has gone viral. I got like 7 million views on it.
Jeez.
And I just get annoyed. All of these comments on there are all just bad-mouthing it because you're just splitting small wood, I was like, well, we're going to show you what it can do.
Yes, we are. We're going to wear that thing out.
Yeah. Now, I do have video of it being towed down the road, but I, by accident, deleted it. So maybe we'll get some video of it getting returned.
Yeah.
Jesse had a buddy out here. They've cut up some of these bigger rounds. They've already split some with it.
Yeah.
And
2 trailers.
And how did it work?
Worked great. I was impressed. I mean, it literally just, if you can roll it over there, it'll lift it up. I had one that was literally hanging off the side, and I could barely spin it. And I mean, as long as you don't have a lot of knots, it'll push right through it. Works great.
All right. And you made a good amount of it already.
Yeah, 2 trailer loads.
Okay. So we're going to, today, guys, we're going to watch, I'm going to supervise.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course you are.
I need my white helmet.
Yeah, you do.
Dad, worked in a steel mill, and he always said he would always point out there would be a white helmet in the back window of someone's car.
Yeah.
And he said, those are the people that don't do any work, he said.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put on my white helmet, and we're going to watch Jesse run a saw, and then we're going to watch the axis here split some big wood, guys.
Yep.
Here we go.
Say hello to my little friend.
So that looks to be an impressive saw you got there, Jesse. What is it?
It's a 385 XP that I borrowed from my dad.
Oh, wow.
42-inch bar.
32-inch bar,
42.
42-inch bar. There's a lot of cutters on that chain, too.
Yeah, it takes a while to sharpen.
Oh, man, I guess it would. And the oiler can keep up with that bar.
If not, you just buy another bar and another chain. It's $100.
Okay. Hey. Oh, to be young again.
Woo!
Oh my God, it smells.
Excuse me.
Oak is terrible.
Yeah, that one's definitely a pin oak.
Yeah. I'm watching you. You obviously split your wood a lot bigger.
Yeah, it's from my boiler, and I have a lot of smaller maple that I've split up for the heat, and those are good for just overnight, filling it up, letting it sit and burn.
But you know, this splits differently than a horizontal splitter. You know, it's like a four-way knife. You're not just shoving right through the center of that wood.
No.
You're just taking it right off the edge, and it comes off easy, huh?
Yeah, I mean, and the table's perfect for the height. I really like this thing. It's perfect for gigantic pieces.
Yeah, you know, so this is interesting because I see this as a machine for value-added firewood, you know, that's splitting the small stuff so you don't have to resplit.
Yeah.
But here we are. This is boiler wood, guys.
Yeah.
You know, this is going into an outdoor wood furnace.
Yep.
He wants it big. He's bringing in big wood, and it is still working out good for it, huh?
Keeps up. I mean, the conveyor works great. It's easy to put in the trailer.
We're just getting some good exposure for the machine here,
yeah,
too,
that's
because
no
it's
doubt.
being seen in a different capacity.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so what do you say? You cut off another round, and let's see what we can do?
Yep.
All right, here we go, guys. It almost went right onto it. So this is a cherry log.
Yep.
And this is pretty big.
Yep.
What do you think this is, about 22?
Yeah. Cross. It's right. You know, longer this way, but yeah.
Okay.
I
And
would
this
say.
smells a lot better than what we, and then this log, the oak. Ugh. All right. So let's go ahead and see how this splits a big cherry, guys. Jesse's going to see if it'll split it right in half first. All right, it does. All right, this is the big oak, and this is pretty big too, guys. No problem with the lift. So now this is the big oak round. We're going to try and split this in half and just see how it handles it, guys. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, it's rough.
I was just telling log hauler Jesse I broke a sweat
Yeah,
standing here watching him work, man.
Yeah,
this is
exhausting.
This could be the best kind of splitting there is for me, guys, is to film
film
other
splitting.
people splitting. So here's the deal, guys. Jesse and I live 1.5 miles apart, and talk about a great opportunity here. This guy's a logger. Well, he's from the logging industry.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't sell firewood and make small splits like I do. So Jesse is a different kind of a operator.
Special kind of stupid.
And he's different to impress, where I'm totally impressed with this machine because it can create value for value-added firewood. Jesse is in the big logs, big splits, and
big breaks.
And what we saw in earlier, big break, yeah. But Jesse, you know, talk about this machine here. Is this, you know, is this as advertised?
Oh yeah, no, I mean, as seen on TV, I guess. But no, just the foot pedal takes a little getting used to. It's a little weird having your hands, both hands being used at the same time. So you usually have one on a lever, and it's a different setup. But once you get used to it, it works great. Conveyor works good. Every now and then you got to knock the big pieces down because it'll bind up. But you can move the trailer up. Other than that, seems like it has plenty of power. I mean, it'll lift a dump truck. I think that lift on this.
Yeah, the lift is. There's nothing. I don't think if the log can fit on that thing, it'll pick it up.
Yeah, I had one that was probably 18 inches tall, and I mean, it was about as big as that table. That's why I had to raise. This is another nice part about it. When you have tall stuff, you can raise the catch arm, the lever. There's a pin over here, so if you want it to recycle to here, you can adjust your recycle for speed.
Right.
So, but yeah, it's a really impressive machine. I never worked something that's
and the work height is a big deal because even if you have, you know, even the Eastonmade horizontal splitters,
right?
You know, they're probably faster, but they're that work height. You still got to use muscle. You still got to push logs around, like you know, you got to like move logs around here too, but you're not putting it into your back.
It's a lot all upper body, which I'm fine with that. The bending over stuff gets you, you know, just your lower back.
Oh yeah.
Just from running the saw alone, and then at least you can stand, and you know, and the table's slick. I mean, it seems to slide around real good. Enjoyed it.
Well, this was really cool to see the Axis running big logs and hearing it directly from a timber industry professional who we all know is hard to impress.
Wow, I've never been called that. Been called a lot of things.
Yeah. I really enjoyed watching you run this, Jesse. Maybe in your retirement age, I got a job for you down the road, huh?
So that's retirement.
Yeah.
That's what I get to look forward to.
Okay, guys, so if you liked watching the Axis split big wood, hit that thumbs up button, and let's all wish Jesse good luck getting that truck repaired and being safe and being careful, because we care about you and we don't want to see you or anyone else in your industry.
I try to be safe every day.
Getting hurt. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And Andrew Easton, you make a dynamite log splitter.
I appreciate being able to use this thing. It's quite impressive.
Dynamite.
Yep.
All right, guys, everyone have a great day.